Even though the Convict Lake Loop Trail is not a serious adventure hike, it's still a nice little walk to go on if you're in the Mammoth area. The trail is only 2.5 miles round trip if you start at the parking lot in the back of the park like we did, or if you want to bump it up a little bit, you can park at the parking lot near the resort and it'll make it 3.3 miles. Not only is this trail pretty short, but it's really easy, so that makes it perfect for new hikers, as well as people who had already hiked a lot of miles over the course of their trip like we had. Over the course of the hike, you're going to get really nice views of the uniquely colored Laurel Mountain, as well as the crystal blue water of Convict Lake. As you reach the back of the lake, you're going to come to a beautiful dense forest of aspen and cottonwood trees. We were here on a warmer day, and this was definitely a nice welcome bit of shade. You will also find a lot of tree tunnels that take you out to private beaches and a wooden boardwalk that is really cool. The boardwalk winds through the trees and crosses over several streams that help keep Convict Lake nice and full. We followed the main stream and it took us to this really nice beach that gave us an overlook of the entire lake. It was right around this part of the trail where we came to the most thrilling and exciting part of our hike, which was the extreme river jump. Around 1.9 miles into the trail, you'll come to the fork that will take you up to Mildred and Dorothy Lake. This trail is supposed to be very challenging and we didn't quite have it in us this day, but we definitely want to come back and make it up there to check those two lakes out. The backside of the lake is completely exposed, so if you go on a hot day, be prepared for a lot of sun and a lot of heat. Before I knew it, we were back at the front parking lot near the boat rental. That is where you can get this iconic view of Laurel Mountain. One added bonus on the day that we went was that we got to see several deer, including this guy that was just hanging out in the middle of the trail. Even if you decide not to do the hiking trail, Convict Lake is super beautiful and I highly recommend stopping by. That being said, this lake is beautiful from so many angles and it's definitely worth taking the short hike. If you want a couple extra fun points, you can take a dip in the chilly but refreshing water after your hike is over as well. If you enjoy our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when we make new videos. Follow along with us over on Instagram at @thatadventurelife_official, and for all the information about the Convict Lake Loop Trail as well as other awesome things to do in the Mammoth area, head on over to thatadventurelife.com.